What are you streaming? I have no idea what the heck Star Citizen is, but cool.
Supposed to be the next big thing whenever it comes out. Like a space shooter.
Oh, that's GG. No, space shooter cannot get big.
Do you know what Eve is?
Yeah, I know what Eve is, but
Eve
like,
is very big.
Yeah, Eve is big, but the thing about Eve is like to completely learn how to play that game, it takes a very, very long time.
It requires dedication, but you said no space shooter will get big. Well, Eve has space shooting, and it's a very big game.
But it's
User
not
disconnected from
one
your
of the
channel.
top games as of now.
I don't consider Eve
I would
as a
consider-
shooter. It's more
Yeah.
an Excel spreadsheet
Well,
with
Yeah,
graphics.
pretty much. It's not like when I said shooter, I mean like stuff like or like Star Wars Online shooting, like it's like.
What are we talking about?
for
Yeah, I'm telling you right
500,000
now.
in beta, that's not too bad.
That, to be honest though, those are people who bought in. I've been following that shit since day one. I'll play that game.
Which game is it?
Star Citizen. That shit looks awesome.
Oh no, I've just never been into games like that.
It's awesome, but it's not an MMO. It's just a multiplayer game.
Yeah, what? Wait a minute.
In fact, well, is that game gonna be subscription? If it's free to play, then 500,000 is not crap. That's garbage. Okay, yeah, then that's pretty good. It's pretty good, but
They've made a lot of money, like just off of like, hey, come play the game, and showing like they have. If you go on YouTube, look up the greatest starship ever made, and watch the whole series, bro. They had teams of people fight via
User left your channel.
designing fucking things for in-game to try to make a starship to put in the game.
Hey, did we already start an alt guild for real? I just saw somebody under the tag ruined on an ED gaming, and I know it's one that's been used before, so I'm not sure if that was actually us.
How did you get all the way across without pulling any fish?
I'm fairly certain that the alt guild right now is spelled with an H, and I don't think that it's active right now. I think the alt guild is currently in merge with the current guild because we're not capped.
This person's name is Konxy, Konxy, I think it was. Sound familiar? I haven't
I
been
have
around
no
for a
idea
while.
who that is.
Okay,
Who's this
you
talking?
do I?
Oh, it's Fate Weaver.
Yeah. I just happened to see him in Shrine of Seven Stars. Didn't know if we had some tomfoolery going on.
Buddy joined your channel.
I'm sorry, you said you did know who that was, by the way?
No.
I just looked now, and the only other person with the name close to that is now in Alliance Vanguard.
That's actually kind of hilarious that there's so many people that have so much hatred for our guild. I have a hunter that's been camping though while I was leveling. I went into an instance, finished the dungeon, and came back out and he was still waiting for me.
Dedication,
loves
my
you.
friend.
Buddy joined your channel.
I was wondering why everything was so quiet. I was sitting in quarantine still. I went up there to help some people out and never came back out. I'm like, wow, it's quiet today.
Alright, how close are you to 67 now?
What'd you say?
Powering leveling arc. I want to see how close he was to 67.
Oh. You get a little buggy with the Mercedes emblem in the front.
Anyone want to do one quick dungeon?